next time.
What is going on, guys? I want to welcome you guys to the Brainless Esports Organization YouTube page. Really means a lot to us that you guys are actually taking the time out of your day to view this channel and to hear myself talk about the updates that my team and I will be doing under this organization. First of all, we are proud to announce that we have picked up a Counter-Strike Global Offensive competitive team, a 5-man roster. I've watched them play some scrims, practice matches, and they have a promising talent in a roster, and I'm looking forward to big things from them. They're very professional, they're very well communicative. They play well as a team. They know how to have fun. They know how to be professionalized and be serious when the occasion and the time comes for it. So, I'm looking forward to this team because they have potential. I want to see where they can take us, not as them being under an organization, but where they can go as individual players and as a team as well. So you're not just repping, all these teams are not just repping Brainless Esports, but they're also repping themselves, because if they perform well, we look good, but then they look even better, because when I'm not the one who's playing the competitive game, they're the ones who are performing very well, so they will be the ones who are getting most of the recognition. We would just be gaining exposure. But anyways, moving on, I want to welcome the Counter-Strike team to the Brainless organization. Like I said, expecting big things from you guys. You guys haven't disappointed so far. If any of these teams need anything, feel free to DM me on Twitter. I'm always on Twitter, very active on social media. But like I said, we're straying off topic. Second thing I wanted to talk about was bringing in a competitive Call of Duty Black Ops 3 PS4 and Xbox One team. My Xbox One team is not funded. They were fine with that. They just wanted to gain exposure. They wanted to grow as a team and as individual players, and that's all they really wanted. So seizing the opportunity, I brought them on board the Brainless organization so they could gain exposure, not just for us but for them as well. And they're very excited, they're very willing to play. They're joining in they're joining in more online tournaments, more online leagues to prove themselves, not proving themselves just to us, but to them and the doubters out there as well. So like I said about the Counter-Strike team, this team has potential as well. I'm looking forward to seeing how far they can take us. So like I said, I'm very happy to be bringing this Xbox One competitive team onto the Brainless organization. And last but not least, we're going to be talking about bringing on a PS4 Call of Duty competitive team. This team isn't. Wait, let me rephrase that. This PS4 comp team is also not worried about funds. They just want to gain the exposure, gain the team chemistry, gain all the little things before they can actually go and perform at events. So seizing the opportunity like I did with the Xbox One team, I brought them aboard under the Brainless fam, and hoping that they can gain the exposure, gain the team chemistry, gain that that's the skill comfortable to play alongside with one another, to be repping under us. So I'm expecting big things to you guys. I'm expecting big things from all three teams. I'm very happy to be bringing all three of these teams on board. Welcome to the Brainless Esports organization. This is like an official welcome. Like I said, for the millionth time, I'm expecting big things from you guys. A lot of you guys are very communicative on Twitter, and you guys are very professional, so that's what I appreciate the most out of my players and the teams. Go out there, have fun, do your best, compete, show the doubters and show everybody else why you are representing us and not those other teams. And yes, we have one very special announcement that I personally would like to make. I never thought that I would be doing this, but it's happening. I noticed that the Super Smash Bros. Fighting the fighting game scene has been blowing up like crazy. A lot of people may not mention it because it's on the upcoming and people don't realize it's gonna be up there. And I personally think that Super Smash Bros is a good game. A lot of people may, talk trash about it, but I think it's a good game, and I enjoy playing it as a casual player, but not as a competitive player. I will be proud to announce that we have picked up 2 competitive Super Smash Bros players. One of them we picked up is I believe is a male, 16 I believe, and his mains are Shriek, if I'm pronouncing her name correctly, and Marth. He has quite a reputation about himself. Everything that I will be talking about all these players and their bios and everything will be on the new website that we will be building very soon. But moving on, the second player we have picked. Excuse me, guys. The second player that we have picked up that I personally am excited that we picked up is a female competitive Super Smash Bros player. Now, one of my staff members told me that she's very, very well recognized in the Super Smash Bros competitive scene. Apparently, she's beaten a lot of pro gamers. She's had a lot of upsets against other players, and she's widely recognized as a very, very well-rounded Super Smash Bros player. And I'm very, very honored and thrilled to have her on our brainless organization. I'm not trying to denounce the other person that we picked up as well, but I'm just proud to announce that we have a female joining our ranks, because females are very hard to come across, and for them to join organizations because they rather be solo and independent, and that's understandable. And a lot of them think that organizations use them just because they're females, and they're trying to use them to gain exposure. But that's not the case with my organization. We welcome the equal opportunity, the equal rights under our organization. So she just joined recently, so I'm hoping that she enjoys her stays here. If she has any questions, or if anybody under my organization has any concerns, problems, issues, feel free to let me know. I'm always active on social media. I'm very friendly and very professional. Unless something happens or you decide to disrespect me or call me out, then I may or may not be professional or show respect towards you. But that's only if you push my buttons. But anyways, I want to welcome all the competitive teams and the 2 Super Smash Bros players that we picked up. I'm very, very honored and thrilled to have all you guys repping our brainless esports organization. Go out there, have fun, do your thing, show the doubters and everything why we decided to pick you up and why you wanted to join us instead of those other teams. And I want to thank you guys for viewing this video. If you guys liked, please subscribe to Please subscribe to this YouTube channel so you guys can keep up to date on what we are going to do. Please follow our Twitch page as well, because we will be streaming very soon. Otherwise, YouTube, we'll catch you guys later. Peace.
He's trying to upgrade his thing.
Yeah, well, check out my calling card though.
Calling card. Dude, it says I'm in 3rd, but on my screen I'm not.
I'm just drunk. Check out Die Y'all see that calling card or what?
Bringing this Xbox One competitive team onto the business organization. And last but not least, we're going to be talking about bringing on a PS4 Call of Duty competitive team. This team isn't. Wait, let me rephrase that. This PS4 comp team is also not worried about funds. They just want to gain the exposure, gain the team chemistry, gain all the little things before they can actually go and perform at events. So you know, seizing the opportunity like I did with the Xbox One team, I brought them aboard under the Brainless fam, and hoping that they can, you know, gain the exposure, gain the team chemistry, gain that that's the, you know, skill comfortable to play alongside with one another, to be repping under us. So I'm expecting big things to you guys.